because we don't have awareness, this is what we did when just after we got married, my wife and I, just 12 years ago. We tracked our expenses for 1 month. You know what it means to write down every cent you spend. So we did that for 1 month. After 1 month, we found that we had spent more on takeout food than our rent. Crazy, yes? I mean, that's madness. And it took a moment for us to, what? Wait. And we would meet at the end of the month and look at each other and say, where is the money to invest? You know, and we were eating it, literally. Why is this so important? Because when we realized that, it allowed us to make a change. There's a difference between a dream and a goal. You see, a dream everyone has.
Yes.
Even my children, young as they are, they tell me about, oh, Daddy, I want to have this. Daddy, I want to have that. Dad, I want this. Wonderful. And we encourage them. But they don't have a plan. Because when you have a goal, it's different. So people say, I want to live in a nice house. Good. Which one? Because which house do you want to live in? Because people say, I want to live in a nice house. Which one? Because there's a difference between the house that is down the road from you and there's a house that is in the estate that you would like to live in. So if you're going to be financially free, set a goal. Actually say, that's what I want. Because solving the problem for an 80 million house and solving the problem for a 5 million apartment are completely different plans.
Not the same. Know the goal.
Listen, my friends, you cannot shrink into greatness. You can't. So you solve the problem for the lifestyle that you want.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying be indisciplined. I am not saying just be frivolous. But I'm saying solve the problem for the lifestyle that you want.
Beautiful.
At Centonomy, this is our mission. Shift mindsets so that purposeful people can create wealth and live abundantly.
Yes.
It's not just, it is about that abundant life that you want to have. Now, when you say it and you make it an actual goal, don't just say, I want to be rich. That means nothing. Describe it in full. Because when you describe it, now you begin to see, how do I get there? Here's the thing. If I want to have an 80 million shilling house, like a wonderful place, then can I continue to earn 30,000 per month as my salary?
No.
There's no mathematics that, I assure you, there is no investment that I can tell you about right now that will take maybe the 5,000 that you're investing and make it 80 million in your lifetime. It's not going to, it doesn't exist.
It won't work.
So part of your wealth creation strategy will mean I can't continue to earn 30,000 shillings. So I have to therefore become more valuable so that people are willing to pay me more. I want us to really focus on that idea of income. Why? Because that's where wealth is. I didn't define wealth earlier on.
Yes.
When we talk about wealth, think about it this way. Wealth is the ability to live the lifestyle that you want without having to work. What does that mean? That you have sufficient assets, businesses, real estate, government bonds, shares in different companies that are all paying you to live
the life
that you want. That is wealth. Financial freedom.
Yes.
Because at that point, whether you show up to work or not,
still
there is bread.
Nothing changes.
Yes. But the question is, for many of us, do we even have any assets that actually put money in our pocket? Do we? And it's a real issue, especially as you come closer to retirement. Because in retirement, what does that mean? You are less marketable in many different ways. You're not likely to get that job that you can quickly get right now.
Yes.
And so your income reduces. You have less energy, and we have to be real about it. I'm not saying that we should become, just couch potatoes.
Yes,
but as you grow older, you just don't have the same energy that you did when you were 20 or 30 or 40. Okay? So at that point in your life, how many assets can you say are going to put money in your pocket? financial planning again is simple. We all know it, but we don't practice it. So we know, guess what? Life will cost more in future, but we're not doing anything about it. So what do we do now in the class? We are being very specific and saying, okay, I want my child to go to Daystar University, or I want them to go to USIU, I want them to go to UON, whichever university it is, in the next 10 years. In 10 years, how much will it cost them to go to that university? You find it's 5 million shillings. Sure. Instead of saying, we hope, people always ask, Waithaka, what do you think about these education policies? Do you think they are good investment? They could be, but many times you take the policy, but you don't know which university. So, in the class, you're able to work out, it's 5 million shillings in the next 5 years. So what do? I work backwards and say, what investment must I do now to get 5 million in that time? So that when my child is going, I'm good. I want to live this kind of lifestyle. Hey, the cruise lifestyle. In the next 20 years, when I'm retired and I just get 10, on a 10, no problem. 10, I think 20 years is a long time. Those are problems of young people. Yes. I understand. I have no problem. If it's in 10 years' time, what does that mean? I need assets worth this size within this period of time that will pay me. So now your strategy becomes, how do I build those assets today?
It's clear.